Happy Thanksgiving Day. It's Thanksgiving 2016. I'm out here. I'm going to winterize my bees. Actually, I've already winterized them. I'm going to show you a video of how I winterized them, and there's a little bit more that I need to do. This is Thursday, Thanksgiving. Saturday was 70 degrees. I was working in a t-shirt. Now, Sunday we got dumped with snow. Today we're getting some snow. I think we got probably a foot, but it drifted in spots. So my beehive is all covered in snow, and I'm going to show you the beehive and what I did to insulate it. I still need to put a mouse guard in place, so that's one of the things I wanted to do today. And I'm just going to take you over and give you a tour of my top bar hives as well. So this one's my Langstroth. I've had this hive. I started it this spring, and you can see I got a little bit of snow on top there. So we'll end up taking that off, and then down here at the front, we got a little bit of snow at the entrance. So I'm gonna clean that up. So they got a way of getting in and out. Got a bit of snow here. Somewhere here, I think. Still got my hive tool out here. Maybe not. I may have dragged it in. But I got a lot of ice in here and stuff too. I'd like to clean that up. So I think I'm gonna pause the video and go get my tool so I can clean that up. Because what I want to do is pull this off. I put this board over it. I want to pull that off, remove my entrance reducer that's basically just covered with snow, lift it up and put a mouse guard in place. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. Okay, so I couldn't find a tool. I know there's one over here at this hive. I'm going to show you what my top bar hives looks like. I've already put insulation on them, and I'll let you see what they look like. So this is my first top bar hive. My first top bar hive. What I've got is blue board insulation screwed to this side, and likewise blue board insulation on the back there. You can see that blue board insulation on the back. And let me take a screw and just screw it down. Let me get that screw out. Okay, loosen the screw. This is what the inside of this looks like. There's just a burlap bag in there. Aha, see, I knew I had a hive tool. Let me grab that. Okay, so that's just a burlap bag that has sawdust in it, laying on top to keep the bars warm. And that's about it. That's all I did last winter. Last winter we had a pretty mellow winter. On this hive, what I've done is I put insulation here, and I put insulation here. I've also put insulation here, but you see, I built my boxes, my sides, my ends square, and that left me room for a piece of plywood. So I screwed a piece of plywood on there to kind of give them a little more shelter from the wind. Their entrance is still up under here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's where the entrance is. They can still come and go, and it's not blocked. So, and then what I did for this one is I got poly insulation on there, and this hive doesn't fill the whole box, so I took another bag with sawdust in it, and it's tucked in this end, so it's keeping this end warm. So I don't know if it really, how much it helps, but I don't think it really hurts. So that's what this hive looks like with insulation on it, and that's what that hive looks like with insulation on it. Now that I got a hive tool, I'll go back and finish up on the Langstroth. Okay, well, back over here, and I've got my hive tool. I just wanted to remove the ice on the front of here, ice and snow, and I want to pull out this entrance reducer. Maybe. Well, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this lid off and stuff, show you the top. This foam is just kind of a sleeve that drops down on here. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, here's the top of the box. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow, I would say. Oh, we got my rock up there. I'd say we got a little bit of snow. So I'll show you what this looks like. So here's the top, obviously. Just a big open empty cover. Alright, so what I've done, and I'll take the thing off, is I had a feeder and I decided to make it do double duty. So as you can see, what I'm using for insulation on the top is shavings packed in. This is my feeder. So that opening right there, this opening right here, terrible camera work. Okay, so this is my feeder. This would be the opening that the bees normally come up. And what I've done is just put a little hardware cloth over it. And so the air hopefully comes up from the hive and gets absorbed by this straw. I have no idea if it'll actually work. That's the intent. Shavings, I mean. And that's the top of my cover now. This foam just slides over it, so I'm gonna set my foam back down. Okay. So the way I built this sleeve is I measured the box, and then I figured how tall I kind of needed to be, and took this foam and put it over top of it. Hopefully it comes right back off. In my box, just cold snow down the neck. The box in the corners is taped together. That's all it is tape. Hopefully it stays together. I wanted to put a few screws in it. Of course, I wanted to put a mouse guard in place too, but I ran out of time. So we're gonna get down, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the entrance reducer out, and I'm gonna put in a mouse guard. Okay, so here's my entrance reducer. And I wanted to pull that out so the bees could get out. And I got some dead bees, which I kind of expected. Hopefully it's not the whole hive. Let's take a look in here. Oh no, I just got a few dead bees. They're dying as they go. That's fine. They're not blocking the entrance, and I'm assuming there's a whole bunch more up there. So, all right. Basically, what I wanted to do is I've got this piece of hardware cloth. I think that's quarter inch opening, and I just want to screw it to the front here as a mouse guard. And the bees can still come and go, but keep the mice out. So here goes. This is see if I can do this. Use these fasteners and not get them all over in the snow. Good luck. Wish me luck. All right. mouse guard in place. Entrance through this are removed. That gives them a little bigger opening to get in and out. And now we will put the box back on top. This box has a sliding board because I've got a screen bottom in it, and I didn't do anything. I'm not insulating the bottom. I just have the board there. I'm insulating around the sides. I've got this here, which get caught on these screws, but there we go. And then the cover. And that's not super tight. Yeah. It's, I don't know. I didn't provide for any ventilation at the top. I'm thinking I might come out and drill a hole, cut a hole in this foam, and drill a hole up high for like an upper entrance. I'll see. There's not a lot of stoop that sticks out. Another thing I was thinking about doing is tipping the hive because it's fairly level. I thought it would be a good idea to tip it. I don't know if I can even lift this thing. Yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna leave well enough on. This is good. So, yeah, this is my big stone that I put on there just to keep the wind from blowing the cover off. Okay, so to wrap up on this one, got a mouse guard, got a screen bottom with a board on it. I've just done this board, which is I think inch thick. It's not a lot of insulation, but it's better than nothing. And then in the top, I used my feeder that you'd seen in another video. I just put a little screen across where the bees would normally come up to feed, and I filled the thing with sawdust, hoping that both insulates and absorbs some moisture. This is my first time, so we will see what happens in the fall. Or I'm sorry, in the spring. We'll see if we still have some bees. And I've got my other hives all insulated as well, and at this point it's hands off, just reading bee books, watching bee videos, and making bee stuff in the garage. Alright, thanks a lot.